start by welcoming my new students, right? Over here, we have Will Hannon. Hi, Will. Good to see you. Followed up by Will Earhart over here. We're going to pin Will if I can. Let's see, unpin. And here's Will. If I can pin his video. Nice. Hi. He's up. What else we got? Winifred. There's Winnie. Let's pin Winnie up there. Nice. And let's see. Winnie, Will, I didn't see LaJada. Will Hannon's here. Henry's still sleeping in. Emily Ross. All right. Welcome. You're almost done with this year, and I'm already talking about summer work and next year. I'm excited to be your 6th grade math teacher. All right. I'm excited to have you all guys come up to middle school. Right. It'll be fun. Right. What today is, though, is to talk about, hopefully you had time to watch the video and talk about summer work. If you had any questions on it, I'm going to bring it up and kind of go through a few things, kind of reiterate what we said in the video, and then if you have, it jogs your memory for any questions, right? Biggest thing for you guys is being able to, our new people, is being able to log on to all these systems with our passwords. I sent you all the passwords, right? It should have been an email that your parents got, and that'll give you your email to your, that'll give you your Gmail username and email, give you a Khan Academy account, your Extra Math account, right? All of those were in that email I sent the other day. So for our new kids, hopefully you can get on and log on and do this stuff, right? Please email me if you have any questions, right? Email me if you have any questions. All right, let's take a look. Let me share my screen with you. All righty. All right. Back up here. All right, everybody see my screen? I try to make it as big as I can. I know you guys are looking at little screens, right? Can everybody see the summer assignments? Right? Again, welcome. Emily's not with us. Henry's not with us. Will, Jade is not with us. William and Winifred. So I have to look, find those kids and talk to them, get them up and going. All right. So for incoming for this summer assignment, this is what we got to focus on. You got to read the book Hatchet by Gary Paulson, right? And do a reading project. We'll talk about that reading project a little farther below, all right? We got Khan Academy 5th grade mission. We're going to go talk about that for a little bit too, right? You got to do 50% of the mission. And then you have Extra Math. Now, Extra Math, for some of you, you're going to blow right through it, right? It'll take you maybe 3 days to go through. It's just a practice on your multiplication tables. It lets me know how well or how fluent you are in your multiplication tables, because you can't come to, let me hold on a second. We got Aries coming in. Aries coming in hot. Hello, Aries. All right. All right. Some of you are going to go right through Extra Math quickly, right? Some of you guys know your math facts, and you're going to fly through math facts. Some of you are going to need some practice over the summer, and I'll show you what I see. All right. Let's talk about, we're going to go right into Extra Math first. Here's my screen on Extra Math, right? Your username, right? Hopefully you've been able to log on. The teacher's email address is my email address. Then you have your username, which is your first name, your whole first name, and your last initial, right? As you can see, everybody's is up here, right? And then I sent you your PIN. The PIN is going to be 1111. Hopefully you can remember that. It's 4 ones, right? So I get to see all your progress. I get to see how often you work on it, right? I'll take, I'll back up here and show you a class of 2022s, right? Right here, Julian finished this, the challenge, right? And what you need is 3 straight days. As you can see, you need at least 3 straight days of 95 or better on your multiplication facts. For some of you, that's going to be a struggle, right? But the whole reason for it is to get you better at your math facts coming into 6th grade. having that solid foundation in math facts will really, really help you when we get into integers and doing some other work. Again, so most of you have already done extra math, right? Multiplication table, you got to do 3 sessions, right? I showed you in the video, you literally have to do 3 sessions, or at least keep going until it says you're done. If you cut out early, that's a problem. It'll show up that you didn't finish. And then I'll see the report. You can see Jack Butler, he got a 94 on Saturday's work, right? I can see how your progress is going. I can see how many days you do it, right? Again, for some of you that are really good at your multiplication facts, you'll get this done in like 3 days. So get after it. What's next? Khan Academy? Let's talk about Khan Academy, right? You got to do 50% of the mission, right? Watching the video, right? This is what your page looks like. This is called the learners page, right? It should say math 5th grade. If you think, right, you got to do 50%. So this number right here has to get to 50%. Make this a little bigger for you, right? This number right here has to be 50%. Couple things. Make sure you're logged in to your account, right? Make sure you're logged into your account. How to do that is make sure up here it has your name in it, right? We have some kids that have siblings, right? And they all have Khan Academy accounts, and they're giving their brothers or sisters extra percentage, right? So your name logged in here should say 5th grade mission, and then you can get started into it, right? I'm not going to go through it all. I kind of did that in the video, right? Things that I see, and I'll move over to what I see on this. I can actually see all your accounts, right? I know how many minutes you spent on it. I know how many skills got leveled up. I know how many skills without progress, right? So I can see all of that. I also see where you are placement-wise. If I come over here to placement-wise, progress-wise, I can see all your percentages and what you're up to. Right? Give me 1 second here, right? So you can see you're almost all at 0. There's a couple here at 1%. Joanne's already at 15%, right? What I need you to do over the next 3 days is just to be able to log on and do at least 1 more % than you actually currently have. So let's see, Kobe Millington has 1% right now. I need him to do 2% tomorrow, 3% for Wednesday, and 4% for Thursday. And all that is, again, it's like 1 lesson. It'll take you less than 5 minutes to do. All I'm doing is really checking to make sure you can log on, right? And you know which mission you're in, right? Just so you're set up for the summer, right? In other words, than getting into the summer and you're like, I don't know how to do this, right? Now's the time to ask all those questions, right? Email me. Say, hey, I didn't understand how to do this. I couldn't log on. I wasn't in the right mission, right? Let's talk about people that don't want to do the 5th grade mission. Say some kids say, hey, I already know all the 5th grade mission. I want to do the 6th grade mission. That's fine with me. Just email me so I know which way to look at your progress, right? So Khan Academy. That's Khan Academy in a nutshell. Again, the video has most of the information. Hatchet, right? Need to order it on Amazon. I think I sent a link with it, or go to the bookstore and get Hatchet, right? This is Mrs. Frost's work for the summer. Mrs. Frost is your new English teacher, right? She's new to everybody. She got a new English teacher this year. If you have questions on what the assignment is, please email Mrs. Frost, right? Questions for clarification, right? If you have questions or you're kind of not sure what you need to do, right? Please email her, right? Send her what you've got going on during the summer. Say you chose to do a book report. Well, send it to her and ask her, am I on the right path, right? There's nothing worse than getting to the end of the summer and submitting something and she's like, that's not what I want, right? Because you got a few things to do. You could do a newspaper article, right? A book report. Interview is a really tough one. I read through this one. Doing an interview is really tough. You have to come up with all the questions and you have to ask the author like he's there to answer them. I would leave, that would be my last choice of ones to do. I would pick a newspaper article, a book report, or a poster over an interview. A lot of imagination goes into the interview write-up. Not saying you can't, but there's a lot of work to that. It's not just ask 2 questions and then get 2 answers. There's more to it. Remember, she doesn't want PowerPoint or Google Slides, right? So it's going to be in a Google document, the newspaper article, Google document for a report, a book report. Same with the interview, and the poster, as you know, would not be in a Google document. It would be on a poster. You're going to get to present your projects the first week back. So this is one of your first grades that is going to happen in English, right? It's basically a take-home test for you over the summer, right? Take-home test for you over the summer. All right, I'm going to stop there, stop sharing, and let's see. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions? Questions? All right, I will continue on then. And the reason I make you do this first Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is that will jog your memory. Then you'll come up with questions. You'll be like, I don't know how to do that. Even though I sent a video, we talked about it. Until you actually get into doing it and touching it and doing the computer, usually don't come up with questions. We've got some chats. All right. Mrs. Frost, it's somebody, Jack, I think, asked what her email address is. Frost at sjscanton.org. All right, back to sharing the screen again. Let's see, share my screen, back over here. All right, what my expectations for this week are, all right? All right, log into ExtraMath. Again, log in, complete 1 full session each day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Some of you may actually be able to finish ExtraMath this week. That'd be great. I'll know because it'll send me a certificate that says you're complete, right? But I need you to do 1 full session. What I mean by full session is start it and go all the way until Mr. C says you're done, all right? Each day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. During that, if you have questions, email me. Let me know if you have a problem, all right? Let me know if you have a problem. Let's bang out those problems right now. That's the whole reason we're doing this. Next, I want you to log into Khan Academy with your Google School email, right? And do at least 1% more of the mission each day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So when I go look at Wednesday, when Wednesday comes along and I go look at my Khan Academy, I should see all of you 1% more higher than you're at right now, right? Same with for Thursday. Email me if you have questions and concerns before school, and so we can work them out. Right? I want you to be successful this summer, right? And the only way to do is make sure you can get to all of these assignments, right? If you have computer issues, let me know. If you have internet issues, let me know. If you don't know how to log on or you forget your password, let me know, right? Don't wait until September 1st to say, my computer broke at the beginning of summer. All right. Expectations for the summer, right? There's 11 weeks. It's going to go fast, right? There's a lot going on, right? So you got a book to read. That book is 192 pages long. That means you need to do at least 19 pages per week. So my friends that like to read, that's not a problem. My friends that struggle with reading, that's a problem. Right? 19 pages per week. Spread it out. Do not try to read this book and do the project the last week of summer. It will not come out well. Trust me. Right? This is your first grade into English. right? Your first grade into English, I want you to be successful with it, right? So figure out there's 192 pages. If you do 19 pages per week, pretty doable, right? It's a pretty interesting book, so hopefully it'll keep your interest, right? And then you got a project. You got to give at least 1 week to do this project, right? Plan a week to do this project. This is on top of all your other summer stuff, right? Going away, going to camps, doing all that kind of stuff. You got to figure out how to do this in the summer. Khan Academy, 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week, right? That's the only way this is going to get done for you to get to 50%. 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Trust me, it's about 800 minutes worth of work for you, right? Please let me know if you're struggling with something, right? My video went over all the little clues of how to work your way around it and do well with it, right? But if you're still struggling, please let me know. But it's going to take you pretty much 20 minutes a day, right? 5 days a week, right, to bang that thing out. Plan accordingly. Extra math. Literally, it's a 10-minute thing. Once a day, do one full session, right? 10 minutes, bang that thing out, right? Some of you will get done in 3 days, be done with it. Some of you are going to need to take most of the summer to keep practicing, right? But it's going to be worth it for this September. You're not going to believe how well, if you know your math facts, rolling into September, right? Khan Academy is a test grade. Extra math is a quiz grade. So you're literally walking in to September with an A in math. You should actually be running an A in English also, right? Again, want you to be successful, plan ahead. Again, I know you're only fifth graders coming into sixth grade. Seems like a lot, so I tried to break it down for you, right? You can do this. You're not the first fifth graders coming into sixth graders that have this much work, and I haven't had one person fail yet, so I know you can all do this. Right? But it's going to take a little bit of part on your part, right? I've kind of laid out something for you, how to work your summer, right? Figure out, but you're going to have to massage this to meet your summer, right? I know some of you are going to hockey camps. I know some of you are going to summer camps. I know some of you are going away to Maine. I know some of you are all have different plans over the summer. So this 11 weeks gets real short, real quick, all right? Please plan ahead on that. Questions? Anybody? I'm going to stop sharing. Questions. A lot of stuff coming at you. Just take it all in right now. You're going to work a little bit of this for 3 days. I'm going to, email me if you're having questions. Email me if you want to change things, right? Pretty adaptable, right? If you already read The Hatchet and you want to read a different book, let me know. I'll talk to Mrs. Frost about it, right? Say you've already read The Hatchet. Yes, Julie. Hi, Julie.
How do we know if we went 1% higher in Khan Academy?
Say that again.
How do we know if we went 1% higher in Khan Academy?
Well, when you go on to Khan Academy, it'll tell you what your percentage is.
Okay.
Up in the upper left here, I'll show you again, right? Let's go back over here. I'll share it to you again. So in Khan Academy, right here, it'll tell you what your percentage is currently. It may be 0. So a lot of you might actually be 0, right? And it won't show it. As soon as you do 1%, it'll show you 1% there. So you do, like I showed you over here, right? Everybody, let's see, where's Julie? Julie Hogan, you're already at 5%. So you need to do 1 more percent for tomorrow. So you should move it to 6% for tomorrow. Wednesday, you should move it to 7%. And then most of you are still at 0, right? So you got to do at least some of it. Does that make sense? All right. I keep track of all. I know exactly where you're all starting, so I'll know what you're supposed to get at. All right. Any other questions? Good to see all of you. I wish we were all here in school. Joanne's up to no good. Any other questions? Anybody?